is our Aldi grocery haul for the week. Most of it, I would say 99% of it is from Aldi, with the exception of a couple of things, some plantains that I got at a different store and an avocado. But the rest of it is from Aldi. So let's dig in and see what we got. And at the end of the video, I will share with you guys my meal plan for the week. So first and foremost, let's begin with our meat department so I can go ahead and put these in the fridge. This week, I'm going to be making a yummy salmon. I also got some meatballs because I'm going to be making some meatball subs. Some ground beef. I will be making some tacos with this meat, as well as some chili and a small little pastelón. And I'll share with you guys how I'm gonna be making my pastelón. And I also bought a nice little roast. I feel like for my family, I don't need a giant one. A small one suffices for us. I'm gonna be making this for dinner tomorrow, and then I'm going to be using some of the leftovers to make these Puerto Rican sandwiches that are called cubanos. These are the things that I did not get from Aldi because Aldi doesn't sell this stuff. I got this yummy avocado. These are just like the ones in Puerto Rico. They're about $2, sometimes $2.50. I got this at Tops because in our area, Tops was the closest one that sold this nice big avocado, and when you slice it open, they're so bright and yellow in the middle, and they're so buttery, so they're so great. I did buy these from Aldi, so you can see the difference. This is a Hass avocado. This is the green skin avocado. I also got 3 plantains for tostones, and I got these maduros, which are the fried sweet plantains, because I am going to be making a small pastelón just for my family. I make it in bread loaves. That is the perfect amount for us, so that's why I have the small one. I'll be making a video pretty soon on this. So once I make it, I'll record it and I'll share my recipe with you guys. I do have a recipe for a full-size pastelón, so this one's gonna be the condensed version. Now let's continue with our Aldi haul. So let's look at our dairy department. I got some butter because, as you guys know, this is a weekly item for us. We need our butter. Got some sour cream for the tacos this week. Some milk. We went through the time where nobody wanted to drink any milk or cereal. It lasted for about 2 months, and now everybody wants cereal again with milk. So when I asked the kids if they wanted something, Noah said, "Can we please have milk?" Some whipped cream for breakfast. My kids love whipped cream on top of their pancakes. It's like their favorite thing. So we just ran out, so I made sure to get some of that again. I ordered some peach yogurts for my son. Peach is his absolute favorite. My daughter's is vanilla, but they didn't have vanilla. We still have some strawberry from a couple of weeks ago, so she will just continue eating that. And then I noticed that they had this Panera Bread baked potato soup, and I just had to buy it and give it a try. It was a little expensive. It was about $3 something, but it's definitely cheaper than getting it at Panera Bread itself. And it says it's gluten-free. So I saw it and I just have to give it a try. I'm going to make this for lunch one day when I make the kids some tomato soup, because my daughter has been asking for some tomato soup. So I got them tomato soup. I can't have the tomato soup because that has gluten. So this is what I'm gonna have when they have their tomato soup. Next, I got some Mexican style cheese for our tacos and for our quesadillas. This is the type of cheese that we love using on our quesadillas. And I'm also going to be using this when I make my pastelón. A pastelón is simply like a Puerto Rican lasagna that is layered with sweet plantains, savory meat, cheese, and some egg. It's so delicious. You guys definitely have to give it a try. And some provolone cheese to use for our meatball subs. Keeping on the dairy department, we also got some eggs. We love having our eggs for our breakfast as well. And I just had to get the cauliflower pizza from there. It is amazing. The kids and I absolutely love it. So this is just gonna be one of our lunches because it's so good. You guys definitely need to give it a try. It's absolutely worth it. It is the best one I have found. This one, or I like the pepperoni one too, but today I just felt like just buying this particular one. Now moving over to the fresh fruits and vegetables, the produce section. I did get some baby carrots. We love having our baby carrots, and I always have these available for snacking or just for whenever I'm making a soup or something like that. We always have a bag of carrots in the fridge. 2 avocados to have with our taco night on Tuesday, so that should give us plenty of time for these guys to get nice and thawed out. The other avocado, I'll probably eat it later on in the week when I make some yellow rice. A cucumber to have with side salads. I still have the spring mix and the romaine lettuce from last week, leftover from last week, so I didn't have to buy that this week, and some tomatoes too. And they're still nice and fresh. So I bought cucumbers because we were out of those and we've been in the cucumber mode. Some raspberries and strawberries and some grapes. My daughter really likes when she has her lunch box. She calls it her lunch box. It's just her bento box. You put different fruits and veggies and it's almost like a Lunchable. So I bought those for her to have for lunch, and some apples because these are yummy. Apples are always good. So they were at a good price. Definitely had to give them a try. And of course, a summer favorite, the watermelon. It is our absolute favorite. I think every time I've done a grocery haul since the summer season has started, I've had a watermelon because it's just so yummy and we love it and it's refreshing and it's thirst quenching. Now moving on to our pantry department. Got some pasta sauce because this is what I'm going to be making the meatballs in. Tomato sauce and diced tomatoes along with some chili beans for chili on Sunday. And black beans is always good to have for us. Sometimes if we're having tacos, I might make some black beans along with it with rice to do like a taco bowl. But I don't know, I just always like to have these. And a can of tomato soup. This was my daughter's request this week. She wanted tomato soup, so here we go. Some peanuts to eat along with our lunch or as a snack. We are out of ketchup and mustard. We love our ketchup. We go through it like crazy. We like to dip everything in ketchup. So I got a refill on ketchup and on our mustard. This oats and honey granola for my daughter to have with her yogurt. She loves having her yogurt with granola to go in it and some fresh fruit. And you just put it on the plate and she puts it in there herself. She absolutely loves this, so I got this just for her. And of course, anybody else that wants to snack on it can do as well, but she is the one that really enjoys that. Got some croutons for my husband when he eats his salads. We are definitely incorporating more salads into our meals and he loves the crunchy croutons. I saw these, and these used to come in a big packet like a year or two ago. These are plantain chips, and I love plantain chips. They are so good. Yes, the kids do too. They are yummy. The kids love them too. So I bought 2 packets. These were a little pricey, but they are organic. They were $3 something, I don't remember. I'll put the price on the screen for you guys. But they don't have these all the time. So when I see them, I just have to get them because they're yummy. Of course, you can get the Goya ones at Walmart and whatnot, but these are really good. So I got 2 of those. I just wish the bag was a little bigger. And tortilla chips is always a staple along with kettle chips in our house. And got some Ritz crackers for my daughter to snack on. She likes to have those also in her bento box, more like a Lunchable type of thing. So one thing I always do when I make the grocery order, I always ask before I press submit, does anybody have any requests for the groceries this week? Speak now or forever hold your peace. If you want something more than the typical thing I order, better let me know then or else it's not gonna be on there. I can't read your mind. So this is what my son requested. He requested cereal and he picked this particular one. So I got that for him. Got some bread for sandwiches. We still have some salami left over and some ham left over from last week and some pepper jack cheese that I had gotten at Sam's Club. So we just needed a refill on bread. These deli rolls are going to be for when I do meatball hoagies. For myself, I have a different roll in the fridge from the last time I bought the gluten-free ones. I like the Char ones that come individually packed. So I still have one in the fridge remaining for me. And then of course, our tortillas. This is for 2 reasons. These are for our taco night, but it's also for quesadillas. Quesadillas make a quick and very simple lunch for us. So when I make tomato soup, my kids aren't a big fan of American cheese. So when I do the tomato soup, I'm making them with quesadillas instead. Last but not least, I also got pepperoni to use when I make my daughter's lunch boxes. So all in all, this was a nice haul. It has everything that we need for this week for us to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and some healthy snacks. Let's now go and take a look at what the meal plan for this week is. And as a bonus, I'm not just going to include the dinner plans this week, I'm also going to add the meal plan for lunch. Day 1, lunch will be Lunchables and dinner will be chili. Day 2 for lunch is cauliflower pizza with pork shoulder and arroz con gandules for dinner. Day 3, for lunch, we're gonna have pork sandwiches with the leftover pork shoulder from the night before. And for dinner, we will have salmon with rice and some nori on the side. Day 4, we will have cheese quesadillas for lunch. And for dinner, we will have meatball subs with fries. Day 5 will be pepperoni sandwiches for lunch. And for dinner, we're going to have tacos. And on day 6, we are going to have tomato soup and quesadillas for lunch. While for dinner, we will have rice with beans and a delicious sweet and savory pastelón. What are you planning on doing this week? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.